Welcome. Hello viewers, welcome to my tutorial video and also in the world of iOS app development. To start your iOS development journey, the first thing you will need is a Mac and then Xcode. If you have any iOS device like iPhone or iPad, that will be add as extra benefit. Xcode is the platform where you will create your app. Language. The next step is to learn programming language. For iOS, you have to learn Objective-C and or Swift. Swift came out recently, but Objective-C is the core. In my tutorial, I will start with Objective-C. Objective-C. Objective-C is generally purpose language that is developed on the C programming language by adding features of Smalltalk programming language, making it an object-oriented language. It is primarily used in developing iOS and macOS operating systems as well as its applications. Initially, Objective-C was developed by Next for its Next Step OS, from whom it was taken over by Apple for its iOS and macOS X. Learning Objective-C. The most important thing to do when learning Objective-C is to focus on concepts and not get lost in language technical details. The purpose of learning a programming language is to become a better programmer, that is, to become more effective at designing and implementing new systems and at maintaining old ones. Hello world. So now let us look at a simple code that would print the words hello world. So first we can see here hash import foundation/foundation.h, then add interface sample class ns object, then dash void sample method, then at end add implementations sample class, then dash void sample method, and here nslog hello world, at end, then int main sample class alloc and init, sample class sample method, return 0. Now I am going to explain line by line what is this all means. So, hash import foundation/foundation.h. The first line of the program, hash import foundation/foundation.h, is a preprocessor command which tells a Objective-C compiler to include foundation.h file before going to actual compilation. Next, the next line at interface sample class ns object shows how to create an interface. It inherits ns object, which is the base class of all objects. Void sample method shows how to declare a method. So whenever you like to declare a method, this is the process of declaring it. And at end, that marks the end of an interface. Then at implementation sample class, it shows to implement the interface sample class. So whatever the methods we are going to implement, it should be below this line. So void sample method is the implementation of the sample method. So between this method, we will define what we like to do with this sample method. Like we can declare any variables, we can introduce any constants and variables, and then we can input any logics that we need to do in this method. The next line at end marks the end of an implementation. So, and then int main is the main function where program execution begins. The next line, nslog, is another function available in Objective-C which causes the message "Hello World" to be displayed on the log screen. The next line, return 0, terminates the main function and returns the value 0. We will continue our journey. Thank you for watching and please don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you.